They say love takes work. These two know the true meaning of that phrase.
He has all the qualities that I've been thinking would be ideal.
It was 1990 and Jorge Gonzalez was working in Puerto Rico when a new employee showed up.
She was very professional, very polite, very beautiful. It was a great first impression.
It was love at first handshake for Jorge, but Ana didn't even notice her future husband.
Not on that first day that I was introduced to the whole company. Later on, I met him because he always showed up on breaks or for lunch.
One of Jorge's coworkers who was leaving temporarily recommended Ana fill his spot.
I don't know where he is, but I would send him a ham every Christmas for the rest of his life.
She was all business, but persistence is a skill you might find on Jorge's resume.
I would go to her office and she would very politely say, "Excuse me, I have something else that I need to do."
He knew he needed to act fast, though. An opportunity had come up that would bring him to Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
On February the 14th, 1991, St. Valentine's Day, I sent her a teddy bear and chocolates.
I just called him and thanked him for the arrangements, and then he immediately invited me for lunch, and I thought, well, I cannot say no, so let's go and meet this guy.
Over the next 2 months, they would spend their time together at work, on their lunch breaks, and in the lab at night where Ana was still working on her master's.
She was working with a sludge. Can't think of anything more romantic.
By April, they were engaged, just 2 months after that Valentine's Day first date.
It's crazy, but that quality time we were together almost every single day, not only at work, but then he would come with me to the university, help me with the lab work.
In August, surrounded by family, friends, and of course, coworkers, they married. By September, the newlyweds were moving to the Smoky Mountains for Jorge's new job.
For the next year, I'm working on my thesis, but from distance. That was prior to internet, so I would send a floppy disk in a FedEx envelope.
10 years later, their son was born.
The fact that we both worked for DOE when we were raising our son, it worked fantastic because we had the flexibility.
These days, they work in different areas on the reservation. Lunches and lab work don't bring them physically together, but one thing has remained.
Whether we talk about work or we talk about something else, it's always interesting conversation. It's very relaxed. She is not just my wife, she's my best friend.
Sure, love takes work and work takes work. But for this couple, it all just works.